crashes on me. I made a good point, so the government's like, shut him up, real quick. You might not keep talking. But the government failed to realize I only end my streams after a crash after 2 hours. Hello, Hood Kakarot. Yeah, the first part of this crashed on me, so I started up a new one. I know, but I can't download it till the 18th. My internet's not strong enough to download anything for right now. I have to wait till the 18th for it, so. So I'll be downloading the new God of War Valhalla on the 18th of this month, as well as the Power Washer Simulator game. No, I have to download it on the 18th because my internet gets refreshed and is stronger on the 18th. So I don't have to wait 3 weeks to download it. What you may not realize, I am literally working off of a 600 kilobyte internet right now. My internet speed is 600 right now. Kilobytes. That is my internet. So I have to wait until the refresh. And that's when I will drain the hell out of it within a day and be back down to 600 immediately. After I download a single update and a game. Fun. Thank you, Verizon, for being dicks. Yeah, the main story does change how Valhalla works, by the way. So if you completed the game, Valhalla will have a different thing added into the story, where if you did not, it would be the basic version. You get a little more out of it if you completed the main story. You get a little more extra story out of it. So yeah, I'll have to try to download that when I get the actual data. But I will play that when it comes down to it. And it looks like fun. And it's a little extra something something. And I actually 100%ed God of War Ragnarok and the other God of War game. I actually 100%ed both of them, but still. And that was in the first run. It only took me one run through to 100% the whole game. So that means how do I put this nicely without disparaging myself? I have no life and I'm a loser. So I got nothing better to do with my time but play video games like I am right now. Oh.
I was sure I heard.
Goody. Bro just ran through that shit like it was nothing.
Getting the best of me.
I'm kind of curious why there's no finishers for skeletons. Shouldn't be cutting off their head a finisher move for them? Because you're now removing the body part, a part that's required for the skeleton to keep functioning. Hell, you can even have one where it slices into the skull, breaking it. Oh yes, the gargoyle room. Don't forget there's a first part to this. It doesn't say part 1, it's just the title without part 2 added. In my stream. So I don't put part 1. If it says part 2, it's the second half to something of a similar title. So if you want to watch the first hour and something that was part of this, that's what you gotta look for. The soul cairn, right here. Somehow she developed it.
Look at this place. This has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this. She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing?
I like to pick up journals.
I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something. Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone.
Yeah, how about this?
You
Her
found her
mom's journal.
Let me take
Poking
a look
around in the books. What's a soul cairn?
She told me. She had a theory about soul gems. That the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn.
Why did she care about the soul cairn?
The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself.
If she made it through, we'll find her.
That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn.
What do we need?
A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Ah, damn it.
What's wrong?
We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place.
What about your blood?
Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that.
Don't you think?
Let's get started. Any luck yet?
Just start grabbing everything. Daedra Heart, I'll need that for something else. I knew, see, I'll get a Daedra Heart here. I know.
Any luck here?
So it's squishy.
Any luck yet? You did? Let me see them. I only know what she had a theory about the soul. My mother spent a lot of time.
I'm trying to make sure I don't
if I'm
bug
reading
out
this
anything, so I'm
There's
gonna...
a handful. Oh, damn it. We're also going to need a sample. Anyway, enough of that. Oh, good. Well then, let's head over to the portal vessel and I'll do the rest.
Okie dokie.
Get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready.
Okie dokie. Doo-dee-dee-la-dee-dee. Pop. Why are you always sneaking everywhere? Why are you taking so long?
Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood. Of course. What is it?
What will we do if find your mother?
I've been asking myself the same thing since we came back to the castle. She was so sure of what we did to my father. I couldn't help but go along with her. I never thought of the cost.
Sounds like she did everything for your sake.
Possibly. I guess even a vampire mother is still a mother. She worried about me. About all of us. But she wanted to get me as far away from my father as possible before he really went over the edge.
Won't know until we find her.
You're right. I'm sorry. I just didn't expect anyone to care how I felt about her. Thank you. Are we ready then?
Let's go.
All right.
This is what I mean by, I think people didn't know, how should I put this? I believe the vanilla version you can marry Serana, but I believe they made it so difficult to pick the right options to get her to be marriageable.
Created a portal yourself. Incredible.
Well, in I go. Ow, 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 ow,
Are
ow,
you alright? That looked painful. Vampires aren't counted among the living. I could probably go through there without a problem.
You're saying I need to become a vampire?
Not your first choice, I guess?
No. Is there any other way?
Maybe. We could just pay the toll another way. It wants a soul, so we give it a soul. Yours.
I don't want to die.
My mother taught me a trick or two. I could partially soul trap you and offer that gem to the ideal masters. It might be enough to satisfy them. It would make you a bit weaker when we travel through the soul cairn, but we might be able to fix that once we're inside. Maybe.
Okay, those are my only
I'm
options.
sorry. I wish I knew a better way, something that would be easier for you. Just know that whatever path you choose, I won't think any less of you. Sometimes things just have to be done. I know that better than anybody.
This decision actually makes a big deal, actually. This is the biggest decision you can make in the game for one reason only. Either you can become a vampire and gain soul cairn access and then cure yourself, which is a temporary key. A temporary partial key that only works as long as you are undead. Or you can go with a second option, which is to trap a piece of your soul into a soul gem, which then alters your very soul in the soul cairn to where you can no longer be trapped in the soul cairn. Which means if someone tries to kill you and trap your soul in the soul cairn, you can literally just walk out. You can know where the exit is and leave. And then find your body and go right back to what you were doing.
Yes? Are you sure?
Yeah, soul trap
I'm
me.
willing to do it, but you need to think it through.
Oh no, I did.
You'll remain mortal, but you'll find yourself weakened within the soul cairn.
For a temporary time.
I know this is difficult for you.
Not
I
really.
hope you trust me. I'd never
This
do
actually
anything
makes me
to hurt
immune to being soul trapped, so why wouldn't I?
Thank you. Let's not waste any more time then. I promise to make this as painless as possible. Hold still.
Okay. That was it? You weren't kidding. That was painless. 3, 2, 1, Banzai!
Look at the sky. What kind of place is this? Dexian said something about that scroll. What was it? Something to do with dragons, I think. Maybe we should try asking at the College of Winterhold. Sounds like something they'd know about.
Are you sure she
No,
has the Elder
but
Scroll?
there's no way she would have left it in Tamriel. She wanted to get it as far away from my father as possible. I can't imagine a better place. Then we find out where she hid it. If she's still alive. Well, as alive as she was before. Or is now. Or... you know what I mean.
No longer a vampire, got it.
Probably to avoid whatever my father would do to her if he could get his hands on her. Or maybe
Yeah,
her
that would be a
plan was
problem.
to come back, but she was stuck here. We won't know until we find her.
Do you know anything about this
Just
place?
what my mother told me. I've also studied a little bit on my own, but there's not much. When something is trapped in a soul gem, and then the energy is used for powering an enchantment, the remnants are sent here. Well, I think it's specifically the black ones. I don't know if the soul cairn takes just any leftovers.
Does anything live
Look
here?
at this place. Do you think anything would want to live here? The only things that can survive here are the ideal masters, the undead, and the souls themselves. Well, if you want to call that living.
So I'm literally the first mortal to step foot into Soul Cairn ever. Cool. One small step for me, one giant leap for mortal kind.
No one ever escapes. There is no escape.
There is if you just found the loophole I did. I can no longer be soul trapped. Woo! Granted, I am a shit ton weaker. By quite a bit, actually. Ow. I need to find my other piece of me and return it to my body. And then I'll have a permanent, well, mark on my soul, preventing me from ever being soul trapped again. Let's search around here for a little bit. I love the Soul Cairn. It's a neat, cool location. And with realistic lighting, it's not so purple anymore. The sky is, yeah. Ooh, neat. But it looks nicer with realistic lighting. Gotta admit that. This is a massive difference. Visually, with realistic lighting. I kid you not. It is a massive fucking difference. And I gotta collect everything I find. I even remember where all the pages are. I have no life. I remember one time I went through here, I got all the pages, and went to Sir Jeb with his book before he even asked me. Because I remembered where all the pages were scattered. And they have better summons here because this is where necromancers dream of treading. Not realizing they'll end up here anyways. And as food. What a price to pay for some power. Giving up your true self just for a short period of, well, strength and power over others. Just to end up as food in the end. Hope it was worth it. My character is uniquely different. That actually makes necromancers mostly jealous. For one reason only. He's not trapped like they are. He found ways around it and circumvented the very Daedric princes. All of them. To the point they would get pissed when they realized he fucking got them all. The Dragonborn's on a whole nother level. He can come and go from the Soul Cairn as he pleases. None of the Daedric princes can actually own his soul. Because all the deals he made with them are moot eventually. Because of the way he does it. It's like, oh yeah, about that. I would probably take it up with the rest of everybody else. It's like, get in line. You may never get this finished or solved. You want to protect the purple souls, by the way. The purple and blue ones are very, very special. Protect them. They're the closest things you got to civilians. That's why the other guys are attacking them. They don't want you to save them. But it's a good idea for you too. Bouncy pad. What? Oh, it's a teleporter, but it's not active.
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
Come down. Where's our? Who's Arvak?
We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You'll have to save him. A place like this will change you.
How can I help?
Arvak? Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Nice smile. Look behind you. Hey, skeleton, behind you. Thank you. Fun fact, there's 20 locations in the Soul Cairn, and there's 20 pages. So you should not have any issue finding the pages if you find all locations. I have to find the one with my piece in it. What? Oh! Immoral, that's right. Some of this place doesn't exactly vibe with me. You can jump back down onto these. Will protect you when you jump down. But yeah. I fell through the floor. Because that floor wasn't technically there for mortals to stand on. Owie! But yeah, I'll be doing a stream of the Soul Cairn probably later. But for now, I got some stuff to do. And I know I have to get so many of these. I have to find all the pages. But if you find every location in the Soul Cairn, finding the pages shouldn't be that hard. Oh. Hello, little purple soul.
This place tears at me as though I'm still alive and being drawn and quartered.
Well, yeah, your food.
Can't stand it anymore.
Well, your food. That's why. Hint, hint. I wonder what they want me to do here. By the way, those little puddles over there, those things, those heal you. If you're really badly hurt, you want to jump into one of these and they'll start to heal you and regenerate your health. Crap. They're after more of these purple spirits. You know, it's only fitting I summon here. I walk out of here with so many Black Soul gems, it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, these bone men are tainted. They're going after the more pure souls. Why? I don't know. It kind of doesn't explain why they exist. Okay, little soul. They do something if you save them all. I just forget what that is.
I yearn to see the great dunes of Hammerfell once again.
You're gonna yearn for all eternity until you're eaten. Anywho, like, subscribe, blah blah, YouTube's usual bullshit. I'm gonna work my way around here for now and let the timer tick away because I lose 9 minutes of my stream every damn time. So I'm gonna make up the difference. Tell I play way too much video games if I know this kind of shit. Hello, purple soul. archers are just terrible. Technically, when I give them a large soul gem to trade them for a black one, they're in agreement that whatever soul I trap in it is for them. So in other words, I'm just making a currency transaction with a bank with souls. And whoever runs this place is like, okay, you want a black soul gem? We get to keep what's inside of it, but you can use it for your magic. It's like, cool. Hello, purple soul. Closest thing to. Yeah, I like Skyrim too. You can tell the devs who created it did care, because every little thing they added was over time, and they added the tiniest little things to it that did not need to be added, but it was nice they added them anyways. Gotta get into the building here. Collecting every last one of these I find.
Return to the frontline Alessian headquarters at once.
The Legion.
Are hanging in the balance.
I only sided with the Legion because the Legion is somewhat in the right. Historically, they would be in the correct right, where Ulfric is a psychotic nutjob of a man. I get what he wants to fight for, but the way he's going about it and the way he does it is stupid.
Alive? I must be imagining this.
His logic doesn't make much sense. And he didn't even talk to his king before he challenged him. Then he cheated to kill him. Then wonders why no one sides with him. Ow, you son of a bitch, that hurts. Because if you know the lore, the Empire has been in Skyrim for hundreds of years. Been helping the Nords and everything. Hell, a lot of Imperials were born in Skyrim. And they go to the capital as back and forth trade or as soldiers. Makes no sense for you to demand them to leave just because the war required the gold concordate that even your king didn't like and was looking for a way around it to bring back the worship of Talos. The High King was trying to find a way out of the gold concordate, but he got killed before then because dumbass didn't think things through. Ulfric is the dumbass.
Why can't I just die? I fear I'm cursed to walk this land forever.
Yes. That's what you get for doing necromancy. As I say, as I do necromancy. But I found a loophole around coming back here ever again. Well, Imperial makes the most... hindsight's 2020, and Imperials are slightly on the right when it comes to how things turn out. Lore-wise. The Imperials aren't the bad guys. The Imperials are trying to win a war. And if they have to give up worship of Talos for a short time period, then so be it. They'll come back once they win. And people don't realize this, but the High Elves are near extinction after the Oblivion Gate incident. They are in a weakened state that even they shouldn't be fighting this war. They're both trying to bide their times when they are very limited. Yeah, Whiterun never did anything wrong.
All I said to Potato
like,
was
wow,
I thought you looked a
they
little
exist.
portly in that gown. How was I supposed to know?
The Civil War doesn't make much sense other than some people got mad at something that they shouldn't have gotten mad at. It's like, yeah, you gotta secretly worship Talos for a while, guys. Secretly. Not to mention, the other divines say that Talos is a divine. Are they gonna... Is the Falmer gonna go against their own god who says Talos is a divine himself? That's what always confused me. It's like, there's 9 divines even by their own religion. So they are defying their own god and their own religion. Because it even says Talos earned godhood. So it's kind of funny how that works out. It's like, you're defying your own god. That's, I don't know how you would feel about that. So once you look at their history and what they were doing, they just doesn't make much sense other than greed or stupidity. It's one of the two options. Stop sucking on my life force. You can have theirs. Actually, funny thing is, you can summon a Daedric for him to suck on, and then you can willy-nilly take what you want without fear of being sucked on yourself. In other words, you could take their attention away with a nice juicy meal. It's like, here's a nice porterhouse steak. Let me just take the stuff over here and you can eat your meal. And the Daedric's standing there like, the fuck, man? It's like, what? You think I summoned you here to fight? No, man. You're gonna stand there and become a juicy little meal for him to chew on for a while. Because apparently they only can target one thing at a time. Well, I'm gonna end my stream here. There is a first half to this part 2. It's just the same title, Skyrim, healthcare in Skyrim. Instead of just remove the part 2 section, and you should be able to find it. Okay, bye. I got a lot of Soul Cairn to look forward to next stream. This will be over 2.5 hours.